Hey, what up, fam? This is Anthony, Doordash Master. Hey, just dropping that knowledge on some tips and tricks to help you guys that are brand new to this whole gig economy world, or you're an expert, whatever. Just dropping some tips that I uh, discovered from the time I've been doing uh, food delivery service. So, welcome to the channel. Uh, I just want to mention one thing that's I don't hear a lot of people talk about. I hear a lot of people talk about money, getting that money, and yes, I'm shooting from a different scene today. I'll probably start up dashing here in a little while, but just trying to chill out for a minute. But I want to talk about one topic that I don't hear a lot of people talk about, and that is burnout. Drivers burnout, man. There's a lot of people talk about money, as I said before. A lot of people talk about money, and yes, you can get out there and make that money. Uh, but what do you do when you get burnt out? What do you do when you get burnt out? Because it will come. I mean, you working as many hours as you can trying to get that money up. You know, I don't know, from some of you. Some of you may work a lot of hours, may work morning and night, may work all night. Some of you may work part-time. Some of you may work a certain amount of hours. Some of you may work a certain amount of days, or a particular day, weekends only, or things like that. But whatever you do, if you're doing DoorDash, Uber Eats, Grubhub, or any other platform, Ship, Instacart, Postmate, whatever delivery service that you are currently working with, and if you've been doing it for a while, or if you've been doing it part-time, or you've been doing it full-time, just about believe, you're gonna get that driver's burnout. It's bound to happen at some point of your life, at some point of you working this gig economy. And yes, gig economy, all this driver stuff and DoorDash and Uber Eats and all them, yes, it's rewarding. Yes, it is rewarding. But it's also very exhausting too. It's mentally and physically, especially if you're doing this full time. Me personally, I don't do it full time. I do it part time. You know, I have my days off, and I have a certain amount of hours that I do per week. Now on the weekend, I may do day shift and night shift, but I have a certain amount of hours, and I got a certain amount of days that I do work. But if you're working this full time, 7 days a week, working long hours, maybe night and day, you will get driver's burnout. It's going to burn you out quickly than you know it. Even part time, as I said, it's even exhausting in part time too. But if you working, if you got a regular W-2 job and you getting off trying to do your dashing in the evening or something like that, and it's gonna happen too. Because what about if you're a mother, you got kids, that you're driving around with you, or you got a family that you're trying to maintain, but you're also trying to do this gig work too, just to try to make some money on the side. But it gets harder and harder every single day to try to get out here and make that money. And I don't hear a lot of people talk about that, as I've been looking at a lot of content creators. Yes, I'm pretty sure they're out there, but I don't hear a whole lot talk about it. I know everybody talking about the gas and things like that. That's one of the everybody's talking about now, high price gas and things like that. But what about mentally burnout? What about physically burnout? You're doing this 40, 60 hours a week, whatever your hours may do. You're going to burn out very quickly, promise you. So my thing is that I come up with what I do, and this is a recommendation on how you can fix this driver's burnout, how you can overcome it and kind of make things a little bit spicier and more exciting when you're doing this gig work. It's just some 6 little tips that I focus on a daily basis, throughout my driving, throughout my work hours. Is, tip number 1 is that, I set a goal for myself. I set an amount of goal, or whatever kind of money that I want to make that week. If it's 300, if it's 400, if it's 700, but a realistic goal. I'm not talking about making $3,000 a week. I'm not talking about making whatever, 1,500 a week, or I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about a realistic goal of maybe $300 or $400 a week, or something like that. And once you reach that goal, just simply stop. Simply stop. Don't try to go any further. You've already reached your goal. Whatever it may be. Just stop. And maybe your goal is to work a certain time. Maybe your goal is to work only on weekends. Maybe your goal is to work a certain time of the day. The best thing to do to prevent your driver's burnout, is to change up things. Change up your daily routine. A bit by doing the same thing over and over, the same time over and over, the same routine over and over. Even at a W-2 job, you mostly do the same thing over and over again, and that's caused a lot of people, I don't feel like coming to work today. I'm tired of doing the same old thing over and over and over. Challenge yourself to do something different. Challenge yourself doing your dashing. To change up things a bit, change up the times. But choose a specific time. Choose another time, or choose another day, or hour, or whatever the case may be. But whatever that is, just make it a realistic goal. Make it your goal to get that money and to work on a goal. And once you reach that goal, stop. Don't do anything. Let me get a sip of coffee, y'all. Good stuff right there, boy. Tip number 2. The most thing I know is a lot of people, they drive a lot, they do a lot, they make some money, man. They make some money. But their main focus is making that money, to pay the bills or do something, or pay off some bills, or help. I got a family to run. I need to make more money. I need to make money. But the sad thing is, you guys, start rewarding yourself. As I mentioned before, set a goal. Once you meet that goal, then reward yourself if you produce over that goal. If your minimum goal is 300 and you made 350, or you made 380, or you made 400, take the part of your goal set out and reward yourself with the other part. Take a percentage of your daily earnings, whatever that percentage may be. Take that 10% or 5% or 20% of that your daily earnings and put it towards rewarding yourself. Use that money for something that you're interested in buying. Maybe you need a new set of headphones. Maybe you need some iPods. Maybe you need to go get a new jacket. Maybe you need to go get some shoes. Maybe get something that you've been wanting to do. Save that percentage on that, and then reward yourself of all the hard work if you've been doing all week. Reward yourself by treating yourself and do something besides taking everything that you make and paying bills. I said, everybody, I gotta pay bills. But it's no fun in making all this money when you don't even get to enjoy it. You just working. It's go in the bank, it goes out in bills. But you're making all this money and you don't even get to enjoy it. So take a percentage of your earnings, 20%, 10%, whatever that percentage you think you need. Put it towards yourself. Put it towards rewarding yourself, and go out and buy something for yourself, or do something with your family, or do something for yourself because you have worked hard. You have earned that money to do something. I've always take time out. I go to the mall and I go buy me something. You say I buy a hat, I buy whatever, something that make a new fishing rod. I buy something, that for me. Or I bought pair of shoes. Like pairs of shoes and stuff. That rewarding yourself. It's like these here. I just bought these. The other day. See, I took the percentage of what I've earned and put it towards something that I want. And it felt good just to go out and just buy something that I want for myself. Even if I didn't need it, I still bought it because it looked good. I wanted to buy it, and I bought it. So we start rewarding yourself on your dashing. Start rewarding yourself. Take the 20% or 10% or a certain amount of percentage of your earnings and put it towards rewarding yourself, guys. Tip number three. Mix up your dashing work schedule. Everybody works 7 to 8 or 4 to 9 or 3 to 4 or 9 to 5 or whatever. As a W-2, you have that same schedule. And most of the time, you have that same schedule that you go in and do it, and you get burnt out. You get tired of doing the same schedule. Same way with dashing. Same way. You are an independent contractor. You have the ability to work whenever you want to work. Everybody's market is different. On what lines of days best to work. I know some of you saying Saturday's the best, Saturday, the weekends is the best time to work, or 5 to 9 is the best time to work, or 7 to 12 is the best time to work. Whatever it is, just mix up your dashing to keep that will keep you feeling motivated and wanting to get out there and make that money. If you keep on doing the same thing, the same hours over and over, day in, day out, a week, man, you're gonna get burnt out. You're just gonna get burnt out. So if you mix up your work schedule, then it create that motivation to keep you going out there. Trust me, guys. I'm talking to you from experience because I'm out there all the time. I'm out there doing the things that I do. I'm out there just like you, and I know the feeling when I'm just tired. I just need to mix things up. So I try to mix things up so it make my dashing more exciting and more motivating when I want to get out there and make that money. Okay, let's get another sip of Java. That's good stuff, boy. I tell you, that's good stuff. Trust me. Tip number 4. And I know some of you working DoorDash, Uber Eats, Grubhub, and you work in the same location all the time. I have 2 locations in my region. I go from I dash here, and then I'll go 30 minutes away, and I may dash in another area, or I'll go 30 minutes down south, and I may dash a little bit down there, just mixing things up. It might not be a good idea just to change location every now and then. Change where you're dashing at. Drive an hour or 2 outside of where you normally be dashing, and you may just find out that you make more money out there than you did in your own region. So if you mix things up, mix your work schedule up, or you mixing things up, change your location. Change where everybody's city or town is different. You may not have a large other region to go to, but you have another part of your town. You got another part of your city that you can dash to. You may not have a region that you can go to, like up in Ohio and Dayton and all those places. You have different places that you can. New York, you can go in different regions. But if you're in a local small town, you may not have that option. But you do have an option to go to another part of your town. Dash there. See what the market may be better there than it is the other. You see what I'm saying? You want to just depend on where you live. Just depend on where you live. Just try other cities, other towns, other areas in your region. Just make things exciting. Just to keep things exciting so you won't get burned out and working in the same market. Because your region may not be popping that week. But if you drive to another area or you drive to another location, then the money may be better. So if you're mixing things up, you want to get discouraged. Oh, I ain't making no money this week. Or DoorDash ain't doing this. Or Uber Eats ain't pop. No, if you go to another location, then you might find out that that location is a lot better than what you are now. You know. So that's tip number 4. Tip number 5. You know, if you've been working DoorDash and Uber Eats and Grubhub for a while now, try using other apps. You know, there's a lot of apps that's coming out now. You know, I think you got DoorDash, Uber Eats, Grubhub. You got Instacart, Postmate, Ship. You got all kind of Rover. If you like walking dogs and things like that, I know Hannibal does that. Sounds exciting if you like, or you like ship or taking stuff to other cities, or whatever that app may be. Discover other apps. Try working other apps. See how they work. Maybe Postmate may be better in your market. Maybe Instacart may be better in your market than DoorDash. Find it but the thing is, try other apps to see what can make you the most money, and what can make things exciting so you won't get burned out. So that way you'll see how things work, and you'll see exactly how the app works and how things are doing and things like that. You know, try other apps. You know, even when your DoorDash or Uber Eats or Grubhub is not popping off like it should, you're not making the money. It's good to have other apps. It's good to have other apps that you can fall down, and just in case DoorDash is not popping off, or Uber Eats is not making you're not making any money on Uber Eats. Well, I think I'll go see how Instacart doing, or I'll see how Postmates doing. I'll see how Ship is doing, or I'll do whatever. I'll try other apps and see when my original app is not making the money. Try other apps. Make things exciting. You may find out that those other apps are a lot better than what you're working now. You know, that's another tip too. So, but if you're mixing up your apps, always have other apps that you can fall back on, just in case one of them is not working or you're not making money. Have those other apps on hand. Okay, that's tip number 5. Tip number 6 is my thing, and y'all may hate me for this. I may get a lot of bad comments about this, but feeding your mind with something other than music. I know everybody ride around and they listen to the music. I mean, I have my music on, my iPod on. I have this and that. You know, I'm trying to find music, radio station on. But, you know, don't get me wrong. I like music. But, man, I do get burnt out on listening to the same music all the time. Listen to the same thing over and over. All the time. Every day. You know. But now, me, I love iPod. I love podcasting. So I listen to podcasting shows. You know, I listen to a lot of shows, discovery shows. I listen to a lot of other shows that I would normally like on TV. I listen to those things on podcasts, or I listen to audiobooks. You know, I like to read books. You know, I like to read books and things. And but a lot of times I can't read a physical book, so I get on. I download Audible to where I can listen to motivation books, or I can listen to a book that will encourage me or motivates me, or I'll listen to some book that I've been wanting to read for some time. I can listen to it now. I try to feed my mind with something different other than music. You know, knowledge is power, guys. So feed your mind with something that is more positive to your mind and educate your mind. Motivation things, self-discipline books, do things that how to grow, how to do whatever, but listen to something other than music. Yes, I like my music, but I do get burnt out on it, and I do get tired of listening to it. So I pop in my ears something different that will feed my mind something different other than just bebopping all around town all day. You know, so that's some more encouragement, and that will, you know, just check out, you know, if you haven't checked out Audible, Hey, check out Audible, man. It's good. I mean, it's good. You know, just check it out. Go Google it, whatever. I'm not no spokesman or sponsor of Audible, but just Google Audible, and then check it out, man. It's got a lot of stuff on there, a lot of books that you can read, even though you can't physically read it. You can also listen to it, and you can feed your mind something other than music, bebopping, things like that. But hey, that is my 6 tips on how you can prevent driver's burnout. So, like I said, guys and ladies, it will happen. You probably already there right now. You probably already there, and you're forcing yourself. You're trying to do everything. You kind of get out there. You're drinking monster drinks. You're drinking energy drinks and all kind of drinks, and you're trying to get motivated and motivated and motivated. But at the end of the day, you're exhausted. You burn out. You burn out because you're feeding your body, you're feeding your mind. You're just trying to get motivated to get out there, and you got to change things up. You got to switch it up a little bit. So I hope you take those 6 tips that I just went over with, re-watch this video over and over again, jot down the things that I talk about if you have to, and start using those methods in your daily routine. I guarantee it'll make things more exciting, and you'll be more eager to get out there and make that hustle. Hey, this is Anthony from Dash Master. Hey, I hope you enjoyed this video. You got some knowledge from this video, and I hope you hit them thumbs up. That just tells YouTube I have shared something valuable to you that you enjoy, and I hope you hit that subscribe button and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when your boy posts a new video. Don't want you to miss out on dropping this knowledge for how to make you become a professional dash master yourself. Hey guys, I hope you enjoy. Take care. Go get that money. Also, follow the tips. Let's go get it. Bye.